Valentina, yeah, I mean, seventh straight championship fight, I believe, at this point. I mean, is it still special to have these fight weeks, or is this just, punching in for the job at this point?
It's every time special. Every time special because of the training, preparation, and everything. And no matter how many times you fight it, if you are like in the right mood, you're gonna have you're gonna feel all nervous all over again and again.
That's awesome. Lauren obviously won 5 in a row to get here. It's been a battle for her. When did she get on your radar? It's like, okay, you know what? I bet I am going to have to fight her at some point.
Actually, at that moment when I signed my fight boat agreement, was like, okay, this one is next. Because before you kind of like, definitely you see them them fight, but you never like, okay, I have to watch very carefully. But once it's signed, yes, this is the time.
She's a very well-rounded fighter. She thinks maybe she's one of the toughest fighters that you've ever faced. Do you believe that's an accurate assessment, that maybe she's one of the more durable athletes you've ever seen?
More durable athletes than I ever seen, I doubt. More technical, I doubt. More well-rounded, I doubt. So I don't know, for all the years what I was fighting, it's kind of like hard to surprise with something special if you are not a superhuman. And I know she's well-rounded. I know she's strong. I know she's dangerous. This is everything that I have to know about her. But something special that I put like pressure on my shoulders, no.
They say it's harder to stay champ than it is to become champ, right? But you've managed to do that for quite a while now. Do you believe that's accurate, that it's harder to stay in that position than it is to get there?
I think people, they said that because like the pressure, mental pressure, what they, probably some of them, they just over put on their shoulders that pressure and overthinking about like that they are now something more than they was before. But it's kind of like all depends what you are thinking is hard. And if you're having your like top here, everything beyond that point will be harder. But if you have your like level up there, nothing is hard. Yes, but it's every fight is hard. It doesn't, no matter is it fight for a championship or no, every fight is fight.
The last thing for me, I mean, obviously you're a lifelong martial artist, a phenomenal champion. I mean, is there a finish line for you? Like, is there a goal that you're striving to reach? Like, when I get there, that's when I've done enough. I mean, what continues to drive you?
I think that if people, they already like put it the plank, they put in the like limit of their career, they are done already, because it's kind of like they starting to count minutes, seconds towards their end. I don't want it to happen. I want to do everything as I can, the best way as I can, the most time as I can. That's why I didn't put nothing like up front of me of this certain age and then done, because I don't want that like beautiful time of my life that gonna be ended soon. I don't want it. I just want to extend it as much as I can.
Valentina, right here. Looking at the build-up to your last fight, Dana White and the fans all kept saying that Jessica Andrade would probably be your toughest test, and you kind of made easy work of it. And since that fight, Dana and the fans have noticed that you seem to be a little angrier in maybe fight weeks or interview stuff. Do you have some sort of chip on your shoulder to prove people wrong that these opponents aren't up to your level every fight?
I think it was mostly because like returning of fans. The energy, what they brought, it's kind of like electrolyzed me, maybe.
Valentina, over here. There's 4 fights in the flyweight division on this card, so is it kind of nice for you to see like all these potential future challengers fighting on the same night as you?
Actually, it's very hard for me to see. I even don't know like what is the full fight card, because I so focused on only my opponent, and I know it's gonna be Jessica Andrade and Cynthia Calvillo fight, and this is everything that I know. It's kind of like when you focus on something and it's really take all your attention, it's very hard to think about something else.
Understandable. You keep having fantastic performances. So is it important for you, like each time out, to try and do something new, or is it just all about getting the win?
No, it's very important for me to bring every time like something new and interesting, like martial arts, like to show the beautiful technique of martial arts, not just a fight, not just like a street fight. Everyone can fight. Anyone who has strong shin can fight, right? But to show the art of martial arts is different. And I'm here, I just want to show really like other like next level of martial arts.
So do you have an ideal way that you want to finish Lauren?
For me, anything would be good.
Best of luck.
Valentina, a quick question to pick up on what you were saying to John. When the end does come for you, and I know you're not setting a limit, but when it does come, do you think it'll be because physically your skills are no longer there, or do you think it'll be mentally because you just don't enjoy it as much as you used to?
Oh, it's a very hard question because I'm not there to answer this question yet. Because it's hard to answer that gonna be in the future because you never know what's gonna be in the future, how you're gonna feel like in a few years, how you're gonna like, will you be like the same, what you are thinking right now or something else, something different. It's very hard to answer, like to see in the future. But I don't know. I don't even want to think about it because as I said, I want to enjoy the moment, what I have right now, without thinking too much about what's gonna happen after.
You say you've been doing this since you were 8 years old. Do you still love it as
5.
much? How much?
Since 5 years old.
Oh, 5. I'm sorry.
It was 28 years what I do
Okay,
martial
I got the
arts.
numbers. Do you still love it as much, just the training and doing this kind of stuff? I know you love the fights, but all the other stuff that goes along with being a UFC fighter, does that still appeal to you, or does that get to be a drag at times?
Absolutely, even more. Every day I love it more and more because to fight in UFC in the biggest like promotion in the world of martial arts and like chasing this Bruce Lee dream of mixed martial arts that's gonna be all, not just like different martial arts, but one combining everything. And now we have the perfect MMA style of sport, what we can be, any fighter, any athlete, what we want. We want to be like good boxer, we can be. Want to be good like Muay Thai fighter, we can be, and like dominate in this style, like wrestler, grappler, whatever. And this is what is amazed me every day more and more. And definitely the level of the competition of UFC, what I competed right now, it's you cannot compare with any other promotions.
My last question for you, Valentina, like when you look back when Ronda Rousey lost to Holly Holm, nobody saw that. Some people saw it coming, but most people, Ronda was a huge favorite. Everybody was expecting her to dominate. Is there anything when you look back on Ronda's run and see how it ended that you were able to take out of that and help you so that you don't avoid a similar fate?
I think it's all about approach to the fight. Approach, how you prepare for the fight. What you think is going to be dangerous. What is like, my opinion, if you are getting ready for every single fight the same type as you was getting ready for like since the beginning, it's going to be nothing going to change. If you understand that there is no easy opponents, if you understand that every situation can bring you like hard positions and you know how to deal with that and you push yourself to the limit every single training camp, it's different approach. It's like, it's not that, oh, I'm a star here, I'm a champion and everyone has to fall. No, no one wants to fall. Everyone wants to fight you and take your place. If you understand it good, you're gonna dominate them, if you have enough power.
Valentina over here on your left. Valentina, obviously a lot of people talk about the close relationship you have with your sister and she trains with you all the time. Some of the flyweights have come out and said, I want to fight Antonina to get to Valentina. How do you feel when you hear some of the other fighters, they want to target your sister to try to get to you, like to create a story and create the promotion to get a title shot?
Do you think it's really happening? Like, I think there is more girls like in the top, they have to pass through before they get into me. And it's kind of like, I really don't know who's thinking like that. I never heard it before.
a couple of the some of the other contenders looking to build their way up. Not necessarily. I don't think anyone in the top 3, but there have been a couple who have tried that. Side question: do you miss doing the open workouts with your sister?
Oh, open workout, you know, it's kind of like when you are in the training camp, I'm not missing open workouts. I prefer like press conference, when you can sit, answer the question, and then go to cut your weight. Because if you are like doing open workout, you have to be showing something extra energy, but you don't want to show any extra energy. So I prefer press conferences.
Thank you.
Hablas español, representas a los latinos, a las mujeres y a Rusia. ¿Estás anuente de todo lo que representas? ¿Qué significa para ti? ¿Y eso incide en tu pelea o no?
Olvidaste decir Kirguistán. Kirguistán, mi país donde he nacido, ¿no? No sé, es algo que, claro que sí, yo represento desde el inicio mi país, donde he nacido. También Latinoamérica tiene muy grande parte en mi corazón. Como soy mujer, claro que sí, es muy importante también para mostrar que mujeres pueden ser independientes, fuertes, astutos, no solamente como demandar que queremos todo porque somos mujeres, no, queremos todo porque somos... ya tenemos valor y porque trabajamos mucho para tener esto. Y claro que sí, es para mí muy importante porque yo creo que es un tiempo en que estamos viviendo ahora. Estos años es como años abiertos para hacer cualquier cosa para las mujeres.
Gracias.